Hello and welcome to my channel, my dear Libra. Today we are diving into your monthly tarot reading for the month of May, looking at love energy and the messages the universe has for you at this time. For those of you who are new here, my name is Gargi and I share intuitive monthly love readings for all zodiac signs to help guide and support you on your journey. Before we begin, just a quick note. Tarot is all about energy. If you feel that this reading resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It really helps support the channel and creates a beautiful energy exchange between us. Now let's tune into your energy, Libra, and see what messages are coming through for you this May. Libra, your energy for May feels intense, but not in the way you might expect. This isn't chaos happening around you. This is something happening within you. A mental and emotional space that's been heavy, overwhelming at times, but also leading you towards a powerful shift. When I tune into your energy, the first thing that comes through is the Nine of Swords. And Libra, this is not a light energy. This is overthinking, late nights, thoughts that don't switch off, worry, anxiety, maybe even regret. There is something on your mind when it comes to love that has been weighing on you deeply. And for some of you, this is tied to a specific situation or a person. For others, it's the accumulation of everything you have been through in love. The what ifs, the why did not this happen? The will this ever work out for me? And what makes this heavier is you're not always expressing it. And what makes this even more heavier is that you're not always expressing it. A lot of this stays internal. You think it through, you analyze it, you replay it. And that leads directly into the Eight of Swords. Because Libra, this is where it starts to feel like you are stuck. Like no matter how much you think about it, you can't find a clear way forward. There is a sense of being trapped in your own thoughts, your own doubts, your own fears. And I need to be honest with you here. This energy is not being created by your external situation as much as it is by your internal narrative. Because the Eight of Swords is a self-imposed limitation. It's the mind convincing you that you don't have options, that you don't have control, that things are more complicated than they actually are. But Libra, you're not stuck as it feels. You just haven't shifted your perspective yet. Now here, where the energy starts to open slightly. Because we move into the Three of Cups, and this is interesting. Because after all that mental heaviness, there is a need, almost a pull towards connection, towards lightness, towards emotional support. For some of you, these are friends, people around you who are trying to lift your energy, bring you out of your head, remind you that there is still joy available to you. For others, this could be a social situation or even a romantic dynamic that feels lighter, less intense than what you are used to. But I also have to say, because of the surrounding cards, this energy can sometimes feel confusing. Because you may not fully trust it. You may question intentions. You may wonder if something is surface level or if there is more beneath it. And that's where your energy shifts again. By the mid of May, you move into the Queen of Swords energy. And Libra, this is you stepping into discernment. You are no longer just feeling everything. You are analyzing it. You are observing people's words, their actions, their consistency. You are asking yourself, is this real? Is this worth my time? Does it align with what I actually want? And this is powerful because even though you started the month feeling mentally overwhelmed, you are not staying in that space. You are gaining clarity. You are setting boundaries, whether spoken or unspoken. You are becoming more selective with who you allow into your energy. But here is where I need to slow down for a second. Because the Page of Swords in reverse is here. And Libra, this is important. Because this energy can show miscommunication, overthinking without expression, watching instead of engaging. For some of you, this looks like checking someone's action from a distance, trying to understand what they are doing, what they are feeling, without actually having a direct conversation. For others, this is hesitation in speaking your truth. You know what you feel, you know what you think, but you are not fully expressing it. And this can create confusion, not just for the other person, but for you. Because when things stay in your head, they grow. They become bigger, heavier, more complicated than they need to be. And Libra, your clarity is strong, but it needs to be communicated. Otherwise, you stay in the loop of 9 of Swords energy and 8 of Swords energy, thinking but not resolving. Now, the good news is you don't stay there by end of May because the energy shifts into something much more grounded. The 8 of Pentacles. And this is where you start focusing on what actually matters: effort, consistency, growth. Whether this is within yourself or within a connection, you are starting to understand that love is not just about how something feels in the moment. It's about what is being built, who is showing up, who is putting in the work, who is willing to grow with you. And more importantly, you are asking yourself the same thing. Am I investing my energy in something that actually worth it? Am I putting effort into the right place? And this is where your power really comes back. Because instead of being stuck in your thoughts, you start taking action. Even if it's small, even if it's just choosing to focus on yourself, you are healing your stability. Now Libra, I do have to be honest about one thing. The biggest challenge in your energy this month is not love itself, it's your mind. Because your thoughts can either support you or completely block what's trying to come in. If you are staying in an overthinking state of mind, in fear and in silence, you create distance between you and others, but also between you and clarity. But if you use that Queen of Swords energy in its highest form, you communicate, you express, you cut through confusion, not just internally, but externally. And that's what changes everything, because there is potential here. There are connections around you, whether existing or new, that can grow into something meaningful, but they require presence, not just observation. Overall love message for May Libra is that you may start this month feeling mentally overwhelmed, stuck in cycles of overthinking and emotional stress. You are processing a lot internally, but not all of it is being expressed. As this month progresses, you begin to gain clarity and step into discernment. You become more selective, more aware of what you truly want in love. But the key shift comes when you move from thinking to doing, because love is not going to be solved entirely in your head. It's built through communication, effort, and presence. And once you align with that, everything starts to feel a lot less complicated. You are not stuck. You are just being asked to step out of your mind and into your power. Thank you so much for watching, my dear Libra. I truly appreciate each and every one of you who took the time to connect with this reading. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. It really helps the channel grow and allows me to bring more readings for you all. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and always trust your intuition above everything else. I'll see you in the next reading. Until then, take care of yourself, stay grounded, and trust the journey ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye.